Continue to investigate how two young men stole iPads from Brainerd Baptist School. It happened in the middle of last week.
Now, the computers have since been returned by a lawyer who claims he can't identify the pair due to client confidentiality. Well, tonight, WDEF News' James Mahon joins us live in the digital studio to examine school security and surveillance options. It is our top local story. James?
John, Amy, thank you. The iPads were returned earlier this week, but security specialists are still unsure of how the pair of young boys broke into the school. All the doors have magnetic locks, and only senior staff are allowed fob entry. 9 cameras covering 15 entrances to a 100,000 square foot school. And still, no trace of how this pair made it inside Brainerd Baptist, stealing multiple iPads.
People would consider them easy targets because there's technology in those places. Schools are going to have technology. Typically, from what the police have told us, those are things that do command a good amount of money at pawn shops and things of that nature.
The break-in happened just after 4 a.m. on Wednesday of last week. It is the second time the school has been broken into in the last 6 months, and Headmaster Corcoran is doubling up on surveillance.
Adding some cameras and probably adding some motion detectors as well. We currently have those things in place, but trying to be really careful in doing a full review of all of our doors and windows.
Security specialists at ADS are concerned that more schools will be targeted over the summer months.
The camera base is the way to go, but we also offer monitoring systems for the classrooms or the building itself, so if someone does break in, then we get an alert to where we can dispatch the police, get the police there quickly.
Crow advises that teachers and coaches exercise caution when using school facilities over the summer, especially if it's dark outside.
I would recommend them having an escort when they go into buildings so that they wouldn't be by themselves and walk into a potential hazard.
Brainerd Baptist have been using more than 100 iPads for 6 years, and this month's break-in was the first time any of them ever went missing. Now, Headmaster Corcoran added that the safety of his students and their belongings is his main concern. The school will now be adding close to a dozen more cameras and sensors in the coming weeks. Live in the digital studio, James Mahon, WDEF News 12.
All right, thank you, James. Well, Governor Bill Haslam